Okay. Well, let's see what is the plan for today. Today we have two, let's see, important two activities, right? Two relevant activities. The first one has to do with giving opinions for and against something, right? Pros and cons, right? For and against. Yes? Let's see. Pros and cons, or for and against, that is exactly the same, right? And okay, I will ask you please to go to your cursos. Wait, here. There is what's a material docente, cycling worksheets, please. Let's see the first page. Let's see the first picture. Here we have a bicycle, right? This bicycle belongs to a person. Wait a minute. Let me have a look at. We're going to imagine that this bicycle belongs to a person, let's say, called Bob. How do you imagine Bob? Do you understand my question? How do you imagine him?
Sorry, what is the question?
This picture, this bicycle that you can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. This bicycle belongs to a man called Bob. Yes? How do you imagine Bob? I mean, how do you imagine him? Do you understand?
Yes, but it's difficult to imagine people by bicycle.
Yeah, but I mean, all options are open. It's a man.
A tall person?
Sorry?
A tall person?
Tall. You think
tall
he's
person.
tall? Okay.
Tall.
Tall. Yeah.
I think for the size of the bicycle, I think is a short people.
You think he's short?
Yes.
Why?
Because of the size of the bicycle.
Ah, the seat of the bicycle, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And why do you think Benjamin, why do you think he's tall?
Actually, I don't know. I just imagine people, a person.
A person. Okay, yeah. What else? Do you think he's old, middle-aged, young?
He's young, about 30, 35 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine a person with a helmet.
Okay, with a helmet. Okay, right. Yeah.
With protections in his arms.
Okay. So you imagine him very well equipped.
Yes.
To ride a bicycle. I mean, very well equipped. A very well equipped person, or cyclist, you mean. A very well equipped, let's see, cyclist, okay? A very well equipped cyclist. Okay, good. Well, we're going to go on. Wait a minute. I will ask you to go on to the second page. Here you have a, well, it's not a picture exactly, but it's the symbol of a person. Yeah. You will have to create a persona. You know what a persona is? Persona is a kind of is a character. Like in literature, it's not real, or could be real, but it's persona is a character. You know the meaning of character? Un personaje. Yes? Oop.
Yes.
Sorry. I was trying to wait. So here you have, that is a persona. So according to what you think, you imagine, you will have to create a job for that persona. You can, first of all, you can give him a name if you want, but you have to create a job. What does he do, or does he or she do in her free time, his free time? What does he or she look like? Where he or she cycles? Why he or she cycles? And the problem he or she faces when cycling. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so I will give you some, hello Raul, I will give you some few minutes for you to create a persona pointing at those, all those, including all those aspects, okay?
Okay.
Good. Go on.
Hi guys. Hi teacher.
Hi. Manuel. Manuel, you have to download a file from your cursos material docente. The name is cycling worksheets. Okay.
Okay.
And then you have to create a character. Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, I cannot find it. Wait. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Oh my goodness. I think this one. Okay. Okie dokie. So let's see. I mean, the solutions that each group found. Let's see, Benjamin and Moises. Who is going to explain the solutions?
Okay, me?
Benjamin? Okay.
Yeah. For the first one, we think cycling should use waterproof clothes.
Sorry, again, please.
Cycling should use waterproof clothes.
Okay, yeah. Should wear. Remember the word use is not
Wear.
just for clothes. Should wear, okay. Waterproof, okay. Go on.
For the second, cycling should keep bike in a safe place.
Yeah. Okay.
For the three, car drivers must to train how to share roads with cyclists.
Okay, when you use the word must or should, you never say to after that. So you say drivers must be trained. Must be trained to share the road with, to share the roads, yeah? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, be careful with that. You never use to after must or after should, never, okay? Okay, that was for number 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the number 4, we must ask cycle paths and secure bicycle parking to the government.
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
We must ask cycle paths and secure bicycle parking to the government.
Okay, we must ask more cycle paths and more secure bicycle parking. Okay, to the government. Good. Let's see the last one.
The last one, I have 2.
Yeah.
The one is, can drivers must check their cars frequently to reduce emission of pollutions?
Okay.
Pollution. The second one is, cyclists should use masks for avoid pollution.
Should wear mask.
Wear mask.
Wear masks to avoid pollution.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay, so here we have different solutions you propose, okay? Now we will listen to the second group, and then in the end, you will have to decide, you will have to choose the best 5 solutions. Let's see, be careful, Benjamin, when you say the 5, no, number 5, number 3, because the 5, that is Spanish, la cinco, no. In English, you say number 5, number 3, number 2, okay? Is it okay, Benjamin?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good.
So, teacher, one question.
Yes?
We cannot use the word use for dress.
No, nothing. I mean, nothing that you put on your body, not only clothes, also glasses, watch, I mean, jewelry in general. You say wear all the time. Yeah?
Thanks.
Okay, Moises?
Yes, okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, let's see the second group. Manuel, Agustin, Raul. Who will explain the solutions? Hello? Are you
Hello.
there?
I'm
Okay.
here.
Sorry, Raul?
I'm here.
Are you going to explain the solutions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one, we think the bakers should use public transportation on rainy days.
Okay, cyclists should use public transportation on rainy days, okay? Yeah. Okay.
In the second one, bikers should install an alarm and GPS system in the bike.
Okay. In order to prevent theft, robos.
Yes.
Okay.
Third, the authority must build a safer system for the bikers in the highways out of the city.
Out of the city, okay. Okay.
The number 4.
The number 4, no, number 4.
Number 4, housing facilities. I don't write correctly this one. Agustin or Manuel can help me, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, what for
Number 4.
number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's we think that the authorities must improve their regulatory plans for the cycle paths or bike lanes, so the bicycles can have a safer ride on their bikes.
Okay, so authorities should improve their, I don't know, plan regulatory, I understand the concept, but I think it's, well, plane, no, plane is avión. Can be planned,
Okay.
yeah, but can be, normally when you talk about it, because a plan can be made by anybody, but here we are talking about government. So normally when you talk about government plans, you talk about scheme, right?
Scheme.
So here we can say a regulatory, sorry, regulatory, or maybe regulation scheme, regulatory, wait a minute, give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
Let me see if I can, oh my God, here. If I can go to this word, wait. Yeah, it's okay. Yes. It's okay. Okay, you can say regulatory scheme. A regulatory scheme to improve was the cycle paths or bicycle lanes. Yeah. Okay. Right. Good. Let's see the last one. Agustín, are you going to read, or Manuel?
The
Or
last
Raúl,
one
I don't know.
was
I can answer.
okay. Let's go.
Who?
Raúl.
The bikers should use a mask for avoid the pollution.
Okay, should wear a mask.
Should wear.
You wear a mask, or cyclists in general. Wait a minute. If we talk about these people in cyclists, should wear masks, right? In general, cyclists should wear masks to protect from pollution of the cars. Okay, right. So here we have then different plans. Well, there are some. I think the last one is something common in both groups, I think. Yes.
Yes.
What about the others? I don't know if there is another coincidence. I don't know. In the first one, Benjamin, what did you, or Moises, what was the solution for the first problem with on rainy days?
Say that cycling should wear waterproof clothes.
Okay, should wear waterproof clothes. Yeah,
Yes.
that was. And in the other case, people should use the public transport. Yeah. The second one was Moises. What did you, Benjamin? What was the solution for number 2?
We say that the cycling must keep their bicycle in a safe place.
Cyclists.
Yes,
Cyclists should keep their, yeah, okay. It should keep them in a safe place. And in the other group, what solution did you suggest, Manuel?
We suggest install an alarm and GPS system.
Installing an alarm and GPS system. Okay. Okay. Can you install alarms on bicycles? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, let's see. Number 3 was people are afraid of cycling because it's dangerous. Moises, what did you?
Is that the question?
Yes.
We say that driver must be trained to share a road.
Yeah. Drivers must be trained. And in the other group, what solution did you give? Manuel?
We suggest to government to improve the scheme.
Yeah, okay. The regulatory scheme to improve the cycle paths and that was
improve to get safer bike lanes.
Lanes. Okay, right. Then number 4 was, I forgot it. The other group said not all cities have cycling facilities like cycle paths, and I can remember the number 4 in the other group was, Moises?
Okay. For our group, we say that we must ask psychopath and yes, and security park government.
Yeah, so that is, I mean, it's more or less the same thing that the other group chose for number 3.
Yeah.
They are
I think
similar,
it's
yeah.
the same.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, so there we have 2 coincidences between the 2 groups. That coincidence, and also with the wearing masks to prevent from inhaling carbon dioxide. Okay, so there we have 2 points in common, and the other 3 is the one we have to choose. Let's see, waterproof clothes or using public transport? What do you think? Or both?
I think for if you don't want to get wet, dirty, and cold, I think public transportation is better, because even when you're using a raincoat,
Right.
you get cold anyway.
Yeah.
You get cold and maybe wet.
If you're wearing waterproof clothes, you get cold, you get wet and cold the same. But can you get cold when cycling? Or no?
Yes. Yes, very, very cold.
Oh, yeah? But
Yeah.
I always see people sweating. Because
Yeah,
you're
even
doing
when
exercise.
you're sweating, after this sweating get colder,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
and you can get ill.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So there we have a difference. The second difference is that, I mean, how to prevent theft. In the first group says that people should look for safer places to keep their bikes. And in the other case, you suggest installing an alarm and a GPS. Okay, you have to choose.
I think installing GPS and alarm is a good idea.
It's a good idea. So there we have, yeah. Even though the other one is also possible. I mean, they are not, it's not one or the other. Can be both, in other words.
Yes,
Yes.
but it's difficult to find a safe place.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that is also very, very easy to block the alarm system in the bicycle.
It's very easy to block.
To remove.
And to remove.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no?
I don't know.
It depends on the alarm, but maybe, yeah. But I think the solution of Benjamin and Moises is better for if you don't want to get steal your bike.
If you don't want to, yeah.
Because if with alarm or GPS, the thieves anyway they can steal your bike.
Yeah.
If they are good thieves.
Yeah, well, actually, all alarms, all the systems to prevent theft are vulnerable. The thing is to I don't know, to create more difficulties for thieves, or no? I think, no?
Yes.
Yeah, because thieves can improve their skills.
Yeah, they are very clever.
No matter the alarm, the alarm system.
Yeah, but if you don't have an alarm, it's even easier for them. If you don't want to get your bike stolen, that's the structure, Manuel. Yeah?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, so in the end, we are going to include all the solutions because they are all good and they are not, it's not one or the other. Okay, very good. Congratulations, guys. You worked very well in the groups. This is out of the 3 levels, this is the one that works better in groups. Very good. Very good. Congratulations. Okie dokie. So now, just to finish this this part of the class, and then we're going to go for a break. If we go on with the, where is here? If we go to the last page of this document, forget the instructions because the instructions were made for a different situation. The thing is to evaluate, I mean, how you could contribute to reduce pollution. So here is, could you be able to? And here there are, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 questions. Let's see, check the questions and see what you would answer in each one, okay? Then we will check your answers.
Sorry, teacher, I didn't understand what I can do.
You have to answer these questions.
Okay.
Would you be able to? And there you have the questions, yeah?
Okay.
Ready?
I have a question. For the answer, we can answer with yes or no, or with
Yes. I mean, yeah, in this part, yes or no only. Then we will talk about reasons.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, in this part, I will ask you to use your I mean the icons to answer, please, because I will ask you for yes or no. There is another one to use, no? Well, I will ask you to say yes or no. Let's see, how many of you would be able to cycle to work instead of driving? Agustín.
Me?
And yes, Moises? Moises? You want to ask a question?
No, no.
Do you want to say yes?
Yes.
So use the
The chat.
finger.
Okay.
Use the finger. Okay, that's it. Okay, Agustín and Moises. Manuel? But you already do it, don't you?
Cycle instead of driving.
Instead of driving, yeah. Ah,
Yeah, yes, I would.
but do you do it?
No.
But I thought you did it now. Okay. No, but my
Oh.
question is, would you be able to cycle to work instead of driving? Yes or no?
This cycling is for bike, right?
Yeah, cycling is andar en bicicleta.
Just because I have a motorcycle, so I don't know if at least.
Yeah, but the motorcycle also pollutes. I mean, because it's.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's true.
Yes. So I know I thought you cycled. So would you cycle to work instead of driving? Instead of using your motorcycle?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Raúl, yeah, okay. No.
No.
No. Would you be able to take public transport instead of driving?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Could you be able to go on holiday by train or by bus, because in Chile there are no trains, instead of flying, instead of airplanes? Yes? Okay. Would you be able to go to Arica by bus? Benjamin?
I don't.
Arica by bus? Yes? Okay. Good, congratulations. Would you be able to grow your own vegetables? Raúl, Manuel, Benjamin, Agustín. Okay, very good. Would you be able to insulate your home? No.
And what means insulate in this?
Aislar. Aislar, térmicamente hablando.
From cold or what?
Yeah, from extreme temperatures.
Okay.
Okay, good. How many of you would be able to reduce the amount of meat you eat? Okay. Okay, good. How many of you would be able to plant a tree? Okay. Okay, everybody. How many of you would be able to buy fewer new things? Okay, everybody. Good. Let me write down. Okay. How many of you, well, here would be, I mean, how many of you would be able to have the air conditioning on for less time? I mean, in other words, would be able to use air conditioning less. Okay, good. How many of you would recycle your rubbish? Okay. How many of you, everybody, yeah. How many of you would put solar panels on your roof? Okay, very good. And finally, how many of you would turn your heating down 2 degrees? Okay, right. Okay, very good. Very good. In your opinion, I mean, what was the most difficult thing to, or no, not the most difficult. If you read the questions, what are the things that you, I mean, you wouldn't do under any circumstance? Just, I mean, according to your decision. For example, in
For
my
me,
case, I would never cycle because I don't know how to cycle. I can't, okay? I am too old to learn. So in my case, I want you to tell me what things, I mean, you would definitely wouldn't do. Raul?
in my case, for me,
I'm sorry?
isn't possible. Uh, uh, I don't cycle to work because I live. My home is away from my work, more than
Okay.
2 hours in bike.
2 hours? No, that's
Yes,
impossible. It's like going to Valparaiso. Okay.
yes,
Okay, so it's, okay, that is something you definitely wouldn't do. Okay,
no.
no, okay. Any other thing that you would definitely wouldn't do?
I'm in the same situation than Raul.
Yeah? You wouldn't cycle to work.
No, I take more than 2 hours and get to work.
It takes you more than 2 hours to get to work. Yeah. So
Yes,
by bus or by
by
car?
bus.
By bus.
Yes,
By bus it takes you 2 hours.
yes,
So by bike would be 3.
yes, yes. It's
Okay.
like 3 or 4.
No, that's absolutely, yeah, impossible. Any other thing, Agustin?
I think that I could never. Um, I think that insulate your home
Yeah,
because I don't have my own home. I how can I say arrienda?
you rent.
I rent. Yeah, I rent my
Okay,
home. So I
okay,
can I can I can improve the home without the permission of the owner.
yeah. And you cannot spend that money on something that is not
Yeah,
yours, that is
it's not
expensive.
mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's a really expensive.
It's really expensive. Yeah, I know. Okay, Manuel, what about you?
Me?
Yes,
Something impossible of
something
this
that
one?
you wouldn't do anyway.
Wouldn't do. Same as Agustin, insulate my home,
Yeah.
but not because I don't have one. Maybe it's I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how
And
to do it?
yeah, insulate is like put like materials between
Yeah,
the
yeah.
in the walls of.
I don't know, at least on the roof and windows.
Ah, no, I once destroyed like a insulate system in a home, but not installing. So I don't know how to do it.
Okay, you don't know how to install it. Yeah, but there are
Yeah.
companies that do it for a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
It's really
Maybe.
expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, right. What about you, Moises? Is there anything you wouldn't do?
Yes, the cycle
Cycle.
to cycle.
Cycle.
Cycle. Yes, cycle to work inside to drive.
Yeah?
Yes, because here I have 2 points of view. If
Yeah.
I were in Chile,
Mhm.
I used to live far from the university.
Mhm.
Yeah, in the case here in Angola, we have many motorcycle who drive
Mhm.
very bad. So it's very so it's danger to cycle to work.
Okay. And how do you usually go to work? On motorcycle?
No, I used to go driving.
Sorry?
I used to go work driving.
Okay, by car. You go by car.
Yes, by car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's very dangerous to cycle then. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And in Chile, when you lived in Chile, how did you get to by bus?
Yes, by bus.
Yeah.
By bus and the micro, but
By
not in
bus.
micro.
By bus.
Yeah, by bus. By bus.
Yes. Okay, very good. Let's see. Be careful with the words that include the word this letter. Y. The name of the letter is Y. So most words, including this letter, are pronounced like, for example, here you say my. Cycle. Normally, letter, well, not at the beginning of a word, like you, for example. But in between, normally letter Y is pronounced I. Okay? Be careful with that. So cycle, cycling, bicycle. No, that is different. Bicycle, because it's by, yeah, no, that's different, exception. But cycle, yes, cyclists. Okay? Is it okay, guys? Any questions? No questions?
No, I don't have questions.
Okay. Okay, so shall we go for a break? 10 minutes and we are back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. Are you back? This is.
The population is less poverty.
Sorry, population what?
Is less poverty. Less poor or poor.
Be careful, I think you have a confusion. Developing country is different from a developed country.
Oh, a developing country un país en desarrollo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So
when a country is considered a developing country is because they are reach the line of poverty. I think it's a definition of a developing country. So
sorry,
the branch.
I don't understand exactly what you said. I mean, a developing country is defined as they are under the.
It's when most of the population is above the line of poverty.
Are above the, okay, most popular, okay, yeah, I got it, yeah. So when most people are, most people, okay, are above the poverty line. Is that what you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any other characteristic of a developing country?
But I don't know if there is some another definition, because there are developed countries and developing countries, and there is another level, or they are that two only. The two
I
only
don't know.
levels.
I mean,
because maybe the most poor countries, maybe they are two
in another
developing
group.
countries. It depends on the definition, but
Agustin,
maybe,
what can you say about that? I don't know.
I don't know neither.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You
But
don't know?
I think so you can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, because if you talk about developing countries, I mean, you said that
Yeah.
I would think you said a developing country is a country that where most people are above the poverty line. So
Yeah.
Manuel's question is, so how do you call the countries that are below the poverty line?
Below, I think that's I don't know if it's a name for these countries. I think it's poor countries or third world countries or not
I don't know. I want you to, I mean, do you know?
No, I don't know. I don't know if a specific termination for
And a
countries
specific
above
term.
and a specific term for countries below the line of poverty.
Let's see. I don't
Because
know either. Let me
the
find the definition of a developing country.
yeah, because a
Wikipedia.
developing country it has three main points. It's poor health, education, and richness. I think that
Industry.
that is
Industry.
an industry. I think that was three of the most important. Yet it was health, education, and richness. But I don't know if they have another name for a country below that
Below the
specific
poverty line?
lines and the education line and the health line.
Let's see. I understand that. I mean, for a developing country, I understand a poor country.
Come again?
I mean, the definition of developing country is a poor country.
Yeah, but a poor country that it's improved his way to all the people are being treated on the society.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I am not an expert, but I understand that is developing countries another way of another name for poor countries, and there are different levels of poverty in different countries, or no? Well, I want you to talk, not me. I want you to talk, please. What do you think, Raúl?
Hello. I think developing countries are poor. They don't have industries. They have a potential for be a developed country.
Yeah. They have a potential, but they haven't developed that potential. Is that what you mean?
Yes, they have potential, but they
So, for
don't
example,
develop.
Chile is a developing country.
And
I
don't think so.
I have I think that I got it. So it seems to be that the definition of these are at 3 levels. So one is a developed country, the other one is developing country, and the third one is underdeveloping country.
Underdeveloped.
So it's país desarrollado, país en vías de desarrollo y un país no desarrollado o subdesarrollado.
I have another opinion. Yes, in my opinion, we have a two kind of country. We have a poor country, we have in developing country, and we have developing country. Yeah, but to classify this type of country, we need to know three things also: the level of industry, the level of health system, and the level of education.
Sorry, the level of industry, the level of education, and the other one?
Education.
No, you said industry, education, and?
And health.
Health.
System of health.
Okay, health.
Yes.
And you, Benjamin, what do you think?
I agree with what Agustin said, that there's a difference between a poor country with developing country, because there exists that term underdeveloped countries. But in the characteristics of developing countries, I think work areas are concentrated in few cities.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Let's see, first, let me make a point here. When you talk about, I mean, the word develop, the pronunciation of this. Develop, come on. To pronounce the verb is easy, develop. But when you pronounce the noun and the word becomes longer, you change the stress. So it's develop, sorry, I made a mistake with the stress. Developing. No, it's the same, it's development, sorry. Please eliminate the previous one. It's development. Sorry, I made a mistake with the previous one. Development, okay? Now, when you say developing, it's the same. Developing, developing, okay? Well, I am very far from being an expert, but I understand that the word underdeveloped was a word that was used until the 70s, more or less, 70s, early 80s perhaps. And then there was a change in the word. I mean, the concept of now there are no underdeveloped countries, I mean, the term, there are countries, but they are called developing. For example, if we think about, I don't know, in Latin America, we think about Haiti. Haiti is one of the poorest countries in the world, and it's a developing country. If you look up, let me share the dictionary. If we go to the dictionary, here we have the definition of developing country. País en vía de desarrollo, país subdesarrollado, but let's see the definition of that in English. A developing country is a non-industrialized poor country that is seeking to develop its resources by industrialization. So there are some countries that are more developing than others, but they're poor in a way, I think. So we can say that one of the characteristics of, I don't know if you, what you think about this.
I think maybe this is a philosophical discussion, because this index is like is made, I think, for these developed countries, because United States, the US, they are in the 50th place, and I don't think maybe they are so developed country than maybe Belgium, that is 17, or maybe Japan, that is 19.
No? Sorry, let me see. So you think that developed is also a question, something that you can question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the definition.
And maybe all definitions, developed, underdeveloped, and developing countries, maybe is questionable in this.
They are, and they are political definitions also.
Yeah, they in Wikipedia says that was created by a Maroccan, a Pakistani economist, and a Maroccan economist, but
yeah,
they studied in the USA, so
yeah.
I think they have.
But those are the words that are used by the United Nations. International, and they are also political.
Yeah, I think they
political
maybe
organizations.
some political.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but it still is useful, I think, for.
Sorry.
I think it still is very useful to make a measure of development. So maybe there is no so exact, but I think
there is not agreement about what a developing country is. You mean?
Yeah, but I think it still is very useful. Useful. Yeah. Instead of this index, I think it's very useful.
Sorry, I don't understand what is useful.
It's useful for people to see in which place are the countries, or.
Okay. Yeah.
Useful.
Okay. Let's see. I would like to incorporate another do you know that foreign aid? Do you know the meaning of that?
No.
¿Ayuda extranjera o ayuda?
Yes, but don't translate it, Agustin. Explain it. Yes.
Sorry.
Aid is a synonym of help. So this is foreign help, in other words. But the expression is foreign aid. Yeah? Can anyone explain what it is?
I think maybe it's like help. I remember a concert was named Live or Live Aid. Live Aid, yeah. A big concert on the 18th, I think.
In the 80s?
18th. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was created for to collect some money for African people that in that time was dying of
Okay. Yeah. For children.
hunger.
Was it?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
people was dying for by hunger.
Dying from hunger. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dying
Hungry.
of hunger, sorry. Starving, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the meaning of foreign aid. I mean, it's economic aid normally coming from other countries. What do you think about this foreign aid? Do you think that this is really helpful to the people that is supposed to get?
I think it's helpful for, sorry,
Mhm.
I think it's helpful for the people, but isn't I think, in my
Mhm.
opinion, isn't a real solution for make develop countries. Isn't helpful for the government.
It isn't helpful for the government to develop the country.
Yes, but it's helpful for the people, for the poor people.
For the moment, you mean?
Yes, it's a parche.
It's
I
a
don't know.
temporary solution.
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
temporary
so
solution.
I have some
Mhm.
opinion. I
Yes.
have seen many company who foreign about this foreign aid,
Foreign
but
aid.
foreign
Foreign aid. You pronounce foreign
yeah,
aid.
foreign aid, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But this depend of the country that we are talking about. For
Mhm.
example, yeah, for example, here in Africa we have many countries that in this country have many resources to develop the country or the
Develop.
country.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. But the situation is that the polite people is a
Politicians?
politicians, the government,
Uh-huh.
yeah, haven't a good polite to improve
Polite or political?
political. I'm talking about the government.
Yeah. They haven't good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we have a bad government.
Uh-huh.
So the polite that this government use, even you give receiving foreign aid can destroy the sorry can develop the country.
The country.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't trust
Yes.
politicians. Well, let's see. Here we have the word politics. La política, right? The people that work in politics are politicians. Yeah, and politicians make political decisions, and they are supposed to create policies that are rules. I mean, to guard. So you don't trust politicians, Moises.
Yes, I don't.
You don't trust them. Who does?
Yes,
Okay.
because I told this because I know what we have here in Angola.
Okay.
Because of the politician, polite, we are in politicians. Yes, because of politicians.
Politicians.
Yes, because of politicians,
Uh-huh.
we are in the wrong way. But our country is, we have many resources that is possible to develop the country. We have
Okay.
petrol, we have air, we have many things.
So you mean that the main problem to become a developed country is politicians, the bad government.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I will ask you to, if you, let's see, if you, did you download no, you haven't downloaded anything. I want you please to download a document in Material Docente. Wait. The name is Developing a Nation is the name of the file. Please open it, download it. Okay. Okay, here you have a worksheet, planning, wait a minute. Planning the future of a developing nation. Here you have a complete description of the situation, right? Okay. This is a worksheet, okay? So you are going to be you will have to choose, let's see, wait a minute. You will have to decide, if you read here you have the description of the situation, yeah? Congratulations, you are the new first democratically elected government of Elysia, a small, beautiful tropical island in the Indian Ocean. Yeah? Until now, Elysia has now not been economically successful. Most people on the island survive by fishing and growing fruit. Education and healthcare facilities are very basic. Other facilities such as roads, shops, and public transport barely exist. Most goods are bought and sold in local markets, and people get around the island by bike or on foot. Although Elysia is a peaceful country, a small group in the north of the country had been demonstrating to make the north of the island independent from the south. One of the reasons is that a geological survey sponsored by an American oil company indicated that there might be large reserves of oil in the region. As a gesture of friendship, you have been offered a large amount of money, $500 million in aid by the European Union. You are determined to invest this money in the best way possible to improve living conditions for the people of the island. There are various possibilities. You must decide how you want to invest the money. The only condition is that if you decide to invest in airports, for example, you must build two, as indicated. You cannot decide to build only one for half the cost. So you're going to work in groups, and you're going to discuss how best to spend the money. And here you have the possibilities, okay? Remember that you have to respect the number of facilities. I mean, if you decide airport to airport, hospital, free hospital, etc. Do you understand it? Yes? Okay, so I will ask you to work in groups again. This will take you longer. Let's see, I don't know, 20 minutes could be enough or no?
Yes.
I don't know if between 15 and 20 minutes. Let's say 20 minutes,
Yep.
okay? You can use all the dictionaries you want. Wait. I need to stop sharing this. Okay. I don't want to interfere in your group, so I will ask you to any questions, please, through the chat, okay? The same groups that you worked in the other one, okay?